everybody, it's Jen. I have been wanting to do a video for a couple of weeks and it has been so very busy around here. I haven't been able to, but I'm finishing up working on this very chunky mini album that I am really excited to do a video on as soon as I finish. But I had made this flower a couple weeks ago to go in there, and I just wanted to share a few things with you about it and finish one off, second one off that I had started. So this I made out of this celebrated ribbon from Michaels, and it's nylon and polyester, but it really looks a lot like raw silk. And so I had dyed the ribbon, and honestly I can't even remember what I dyed it with. I think I used the Age Mahogany Distressed ink and just wiped it across there and then sprayed it. I remember spraying it with Perfect Pearls that I had mixed with water, and then distressed it with just a little bit of brown ink. And then I actually was sitting here when my daughter was doing homework and just hand sewed a box pleat, like a box pleat. I box pleated the ribbon and then just hand sewed it, and then coiled it, and then hand sewed it together. And and put just a pretty vintage button in the middle, and I'm just going to hot glue a little 1-inch circle on the back. So I am going to use that on my project. And just wanted to talk a little bit about what I'm doing with this one. I recently purchased some of the Heidi Swapp color shines, and I have tons of the regular glimmer mists by Tattered Angels. And the first time, so this is kind of a little bit of a product review, the first time I used the color shines, I was like unbelievably impressed. Reason being is they cover very quickly with a really fine mist, and I love glimmer mist. However, what I'm finding with my glimmer mists that are probably, I don't know, maybe about a year old, is that a lot of them will no longer spray because they're clogged. So I don't know if the glitter in them or the whatever the sparkle is in there is clogging them, but so now I open them up and use a paintbrush with them. So I'm still using them, and I don't know if this will happen, if these will clog down the road, but right now I just absolutely love the way that they work and the way that they cover. So what I did with this blue trim is, this was again celebrated ribbon from Michaels. I think a lot of people purchased this a couple weeks ago when it was on sale, and so it's just it's actually just lace. And so the first piece I dyed was this piece, and like I said, I don't know, I was just really impressed with the color shine. So I have 4 of them, and I definitely want to get some more of them because I really like to dye my own ribbons and embellishments and stuff like that. So what I did was I took a 36-inch piece of the lace ribbon and dyed it with the teal color shine, and then I just took a whole bunch of straight pins and made my own little box pleat ribbon by folding it back and forth, and then just ran it through my sewing machine. So a lot of fussy work, I guess, to get a piece of ribbon. I know you can, I know several of the craft stores sell the box pleat ribbon, but I just like this because I was able to dye it the color I wanted. And then I took some of the old paper, distressed ink, and just distressed the ribbon. And then I also took some the stone gray StazOn and just added it to the very edges to darken up the edges. So what I'm going to do, this is going to be my center for the back, which I think is, let me see, 1.5 inches maybe, inch and a quarter circle. But what I'm going to do before I do that is I'm going to add a little bit of the Tim Holtz Distress Stickles Dry Glitter, which I absolutely love and I like use on everything. But I'm going to add some of that to the ribbon. And here's another tip I've been wanting to share for a long time. I do a lot of embossing and glittering. And right behind me, I keep a big stack of just newspaper flyers, the ones that are a little bit silky from the Sunday paper. And I use these for all my glittering and embossing. And then you can just toss them out, you know, as soon as you're done with them. So I go through tons of these. And what I'm going to do, I really wasn't sure what glue I was going to use, but I just want to put a tiny bit of glitter on this. So I'm going to use my Yoo-hoo stick. If I can get the top off. And we'll see how this works. I'm going to just... And I like this because you can kind of see where you're putting it because it's purple. And I really want just a little bit of glitter on there, so if it doesn't all stick, I'm okay with that. And then I am going to just dump my glitter on there. Like I said, I love this stuff. It's not, it is not super, super, super sparkly. It just gives kind of a hint of sparkle. So I'm going to shake that off. I tend to, whenever I have a lot, or not a lot, I end up with a lot of glitter and embossing powder in my carpeting in my craft room, and I just vacuum it all up. Okay, so I'm going to lay that aside. I'm going to dry it with my heat gun, and then I'm going to kind of shake off all of the extra. There's a little piece of glue in my pot. And then I just throw that away. Okay, I am going to dry this super quick. I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. And so I dried it and then really just shook it out good to get some of the excess glitter off. And I will, I don't know, let's see if we can. So it has a little bit of shimmer to it now. And, you know, it just looks a little bit aged, but love that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, like I said, this flower I hand stitched together. And actually, while I have my hot glue gun going, I am going to just glue this little circle on the back. But the blue flower, there. And I don't even know that I really even needed to do that, but it'll probably adhere easier now to my mini album. I love this flower. Okay. Let me see, I just put the extra glitter in the floor and then vacuum it up. Okay. Let's put this on the back. Did I ink this? Do we really need to ink the edges of the backing of flower no one's ever going to see? No. Okay, so we're not going to do that. I get a little out of control with my inking the edges of stuff. So I'm going to just start with little dots of glue. And adhere this. Probably be easier. I do this right on my craft mat because it's going to stick a little bit. So yes, I've been working on this mini album that is just super, super thick since November, and I'm just finishing the last layout, and I have to do the cover. And I'm hoping to get it finished here in the next couple of weeks. My one daughter it's her dance competition season, and she just finished her 4th competition. We have one more in 2 weeks, and then we get a break. It's been a lot. This time of year is always like that. I used to have, both my daughters used to dance competitively, and my older daughter no longer does, so I have just one, which makes it a little bit easier, but she's very involved in it, so it's still a lot. And I'm just going to go round and round with this. And hope that it comes out with the right length. I'm kind of just guessing. Oh, that's hot. I have a hard time talking and working at the same time. And I have one more little piece here. So this was 36 inches. Probably could have made it a smidgen less because I'm going to put a center embellishment in there, but that's okay. I'm going to just make it fit. Hot, 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 hot. Okay, so there's the flower. And then let me get my centers. Here's my little dish of centers, and I wanted to use one of these. I just got these at Joann's last week. And, well, let's see. Hot glue everywhere. Oh my, I love that. Let's see. Oh, I like that one too, actually. Okay, I like them all. So let me pick one here and move on. I actually really like that one. I like this one too, but what do you guys think? It's like being at Dunkin' Donuts when I was little. I could never make a decision about which donut I wanted. I think I'm going to go with that one. I like them both, but I kind of like the way that one's just fitting in that little nook. So I am going to just put a little bit of glue on there. Hold that down. Pull off all my little strings. And so there's my hand dyed sorry, my hand-dyed lace box ribbon flower. I hope you guys like it, and like I said, I'm really excited to finish up this mini album I've been working on and do a video on that. And if anybody has any questions, please feel free to message me, and you can also check out my my blog, which is mybluebike101.blogspot.com, and have a great day. Bye-bye.